Why do I look so far away on that camera? Yeah. Good morning. It's Monday. I hope your Monday's starting off better than mine. Because people like to piss me off. You know, had a nice weekend, and of course it has to turn into a shitty Monday. That's what I like. People just want to like ruin everybody's day. But I had a good weekend, so I don't give a shit. I see that there's a basketball player, a gay basketball player, really, who gives a shit? You get tired of listening about people who were gay, aren't gay, should be gay in sports. It's just so...
Are you going to sit here all morning and just be totally depressing?
No, actually, I'm not. I'm just tired of hearing about people that, because they're gay, it gives them some priority in sports.
Okay, but right now, even still, you're just like
Okay?
very depressing and like...
Really not. But
Okay, so if you're going to sit on your game all morning, I guess I'm going to like get up and walk away though and let you play your game.
no, I'm not. I'm trying to do something.
What are you trying to do? Hmm? Well, what are you trying to do? Maybe I can help.
Well, according to this thing, if you share, like and share, you get 100.
That's all BS. It's all BS.
No, it's from Candy Crunch. Look.
Oh, please. You and your stupid Candy Crunch bullshit. You get
Giveaways
used.
are credentials we are.
Did you move this? It's like...
It says you have like
right.
and share.
Well, right now, it's not time to be sitting here playing that stupid stuff. And if you're not going to have a conversation with me or anything else...
I'm trying to figure out how you're supposed to,
Well, how about you do it later?
like and share. Share.
This is what I deal with on a regular basis, 24/7, him and his Candy Crunch.
Now I supposedly have 100 moves.
Whatever. All right.
Let's see if it worked.
Paulie,
Well, I just want to see if it worked.
you can see if it worked later.
I want to see if they gave me my 100 games.
They're not going to. It's all BS with that shit.
No.
Oh, please. It's all ridiculous. It really, really, truly is. And you just, like, sit there and...
Nope, still didn't give me my...
Oh, shit. But that's Paulie for you. Show him a pipe dream and he believes it.
No, and it says right on the thing, it's from...
And just like they sit there and say, oh, if you sit there and share, you get a $500 Walmart card.
That,
Come on,
I
Paul.
know is a pile of BS.
Yeah, okay. It's ridiculous.
That is like, it's like the guy who, oh yeah, I won $600 million. And if you like and share, I'll share my winnings with you. Yeah, it's like, okay, sucker. It's like another loser.
Okay.
You know, people want to blow smoke up your ass.
Candy Crunch.
No, it's not true. Candy Crunch is usually pretty good.
Patchogue guy got shot in the leg.
Too bad.
A lot of Patchogue shit happening.
Ain't that a bitch that he got shot? But you know what? What are you going to do?
He wasn't even in Patchogue.
Where was he?
Islip Terrace.
So why are they saying he got shot in Patchogue?
It said a Patchogue man.
Oh. Who gives a shit? Do I know him?
I don't know.
Fuck him. I don't know him too bad.
You know what? You're really freaking nasty. Number one, I should be the one that's nasty. Okay? I get a fucking phone call every morning. All right, listen.
Yeah, you get a phone call every morning from who?
All right.
Who calls you?
I'm not saying I got the best credit in the world or whatnot or whatever, okay? And yeah, I'm behind on 2 car payments. Sorry. But these cocksuckers, excuse my French, call me 9 to 10 times a day. They called 3 times in a matter of freaking a half hour the other day.
Yep.
What was it, Saturday?
Yep.
In a matter of a half hour. Unknown, restricted, 1 number, 2 number. They call me starting every day.
That's credit
from
acceptance, by the way.
8:05 exactly.
Yep.
Until freaking 9 o'clock at night. And I tell them, and I've caught up on payment. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm 2 payments behind. Financially shit happened. But I make arrangements with what happened the last time we just made a payment?
I know, we made a payment.
I sat there and I told them by the end of end of January,
Yeah.
that I would make a payment. Do you know that night I had 4 days left to go before I was
Yep.
supposed to make the payment? And I sat there and made a payment at night. They called me 8 o'clock in the morning and said, where's your payment? I said, you goddamn suckers. I said, I just made a payment last night. I says, and you're calling me now? Well, that was for the 1 payment. Now we want to know when you're going to pay the other payment.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
are
saw
you
that.
freaking kidding me? Which I told them I'll have it paid by the end of February, and they were already calling me.
Well, that's what they do.
Yeah, that's what they do. Freaking assholes.
What the hell is this on the computer now? Paul Cantone was in a video. That was Hangout. You know, they got so much shit on these friggin' phones. That is ridiculous. You go to Google, and it says, I don't understand how you're supposed to, get to Google.
I don't know.
And what's up with this phone?
I don't know. It's the user.
What? No, is it really, Ann? Come on, give me a fucking break. It says Google your contacts. I don't want contacts. I want to be able to get back up your phone. Hey, look, what do I care with this?
Look, they're calling me again.
Put them on there.
No. Hello? Are you going to sit here and play on your phone the whole time?
No.
What?
Share. This is ridiculous.
So, but, yeah, we actually had a pretty decent weekend, I guess. Let's see what's going on in the world today.
Why is it going to you?
I don't know. Can you, get off your phone before I take it and throw it?
Not really. I'm trying to figure out why. Oh, that's why.
Why what? What are you doing now?
I just want to see something.
See shit. Let's see what's happening in the world.
Not much.
Because it doesn't seem like you're going to be sitting there talking with me at all today, so.
There's nothing to do with that.
No, because you're too damn busy with the stupid phone. Are you serious?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if it worked.
He's on free porn sites.
I wanted to see if it worked.
Why wouldn't it? Why do you have to have, why wouldn't it be on? See, now you lost it again because You cannot, see, the porn sites got you too excited and you lose your things.
No, it really didn't.
Yeah. Why did you have to see if the free porn sites work?
Because lately on my other phone I had it, and on this one I didn't have it. I don't know why.
Maybe because you don't know how to use this phone.
What the hell is that noise?
I don't know, it's the people next door.
About that drug dealer.
How about the Long Island DJs
Yeah,
that they're
that's
back on
old
the air?
news. That was old news.
No.
They suspended him for a week.
Yeah, now they put him back on the air.
It was a good joke.
Did they? You think so?
I thought it was funny.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, why not?
Why?
Oh, it woke up people, didn't it? It had people steamed and giving their opinions and thoughts and ideas, didn't it?
Well, it
So they did what they were supposed to do.
no. Let me ask you a question. All right. So putting a hoax out about a gay family,
No. It was about
a gay family,
invitation to a gay couple.
a gay
for a
couple's
7-year-old
child's party.
Oh.
So it was in reference to a gay family.
But you know what? Someone probably said to them, I wonder what would happen.
No, it was between the two of them. Nobody else.
Look how that's really loud.
It's fine.
And I thought it was pretty thought-provoking.
You thought it was. You thought it was what?
Thought-provoking.
Thought provoking.
Because it made everybody question their sincerity.
What do you mean by that?
Just that.
What do you mean by sincerity?
If you got a card like that from
Yeah.
a gay couple,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
certain people feel that they're imposing their lifestyle.
Certain people.
Other people are totally accepted.
What kind of certain people
No,
feel?
and stop.
No, I'm serious because you
Ann,
want to know
what am I going to say? The Jewish community would accept it?
No, but let me ask you a question, honestly,
There are
because
certain
we deal. Hold on a minute. We personally deal with a gay issue.
Ann,
They
they know that. They know that.
No,
We
I'm
beat it
talking
death.
to you. Me and you personally deal with a gay issue because we have gay family members. And let me tell you something. My thing is, all right, truthfully, I don't give a shit if they're gay, straight, white, purple, green, whatever. If they're good parents, all right, and they're not out there showing people in the, all right, I'm going to put it blunt. My family members don't, when they're around us, flaunt their sexualities. Okay? So what makes you think if you're at a party, they're going to be like, all over each other?
But
It's just going to be a child's party or whatever.
But that-
so why would people think there's anything wrong with it?
That was the point, was to see what public opinion was about it. That's why they did that. And they got positive and negative feedback from it.
You could just talk about it and ask people to call in and say
You
what they
really
feel.
can't. You really can't.
Why?
Because a lot of people will sit in their home and go, hey, yeah, okay, I agree with you. But they won't say it out in public. What they say behind closed doors is
I would
one
love for
thing.
people to call in and give me their opinion on what they think
What,
of a gay parents raising children or having a party for their children.
there's nothing wrong with
No, there's not. I don't think so. But like you said, I don't know how many other people. But why put it out there as a hoax to, make people feel bad?
It didn't make them feel bad. What it did was it forced people to think about that being in that situation. Because that situation happens all over the place.
Yeah.
And nobody talks about it. So they figured it would be a very interesting point to watch the pros and cons by putting out something like that. So in my own opinion, I don't think they should have been suspended.
I do.
I don't think they did anything wrong.
I do.
Because you can sit here, Ann, and go, hi, if your child was, me and my husband, who are gay have a child and want you to come to our party, what would you
I'm
do?
not going to sit there and say
Wait a
that they're not.
second.
Wait,
You know
hold
how many
up.
people are not gonna respond?
Number one, you're not going to send an invitation out. Hi, I'm gay and my child's having a birthday party. You're going to send an invitation out like everybody else.
But
My
that's what
child's
they
having a
did.
birthday party.
That's what they did.
Who did? The freaking assholes from the
The
whatchamacallit.
card said, Mr. and Mr. Jones would like you to invite you.
No, it didn't.
Listen to me.
It just sat there and said, so-and-so child is having a birthday party. It didn't say Mr. and Mr.
Did you see the card?
Yes, I did.
Did you see the card?
Yes, I did. Would you like to see the fucking card?
Yeah, I would. The point is
Piss me off.
nobody, what you say in private will always be politically correct, but no one will ever go on record.
I will.
You're one of how many, Ian? 10? Come on. Be realistic. It's just like on BLI, it's the morning question of the day.
They're annoying because you want to know
Come
why?
on.
Hold up.
What
You know how many
what
times?
did they come up with? Can you be friends? Could you have a sexual relation with someone without being emotionally involved?
No, what pisses me off
Come on.
with them is that
What now?
I'm waiting for this.
What the hell is that noise?
That's the company next door.
What do they do next door? Shuffle paper? There, it's up.
Yeah, I know it's up.
Let me see what it says.
It just sits there and says, you're invited to Sophie's 7th birthday party. It's a tie-dye party. Nothing about Mr. and Mr. All right, it's just Sophie's birthday party.
Then
Okay?
how did that turn into gay?
Because what the assholes did,
They're really not assholes.
hold on. What the DJs did was they wrote this on it and then sent it to the news.
So?
They wrote, Tommy will not attend. I do not believe in what you do and will not. Hey, where'd you go? Stop. Get back here.
Of course, Channel 12 had to put their 2 cents in.
Because that's who got it.
Stop yelling.
Listen, it sat there and said that I do not agree. Oh, wait. My Tommy will not attend. I do not believe in what you do and will not subject my innocent son to your lifestyle. I'm sorry Sophie has to grow up this way. If you have an issue and need to speak to me, and it puts a phone number. Number one, they sat there and they put this invitation out there.
Right.
And then they wrote this on it.
Right. They did an add-on.
Okay, right. So that's where they were wrong, I feel.
Were they wrong?
Yeah, they were.
I don't think they were. Because you know what? They forced people
To what?
to make a decision
On.
where they stand.
Okay.
All right? So they invoked controversy on a sensitive subject, and it brought out the good and evil on both sides. So what crime did they commit besides none?
Okay, let's get off that subject. King Cullen cake has rat inside. Ew.
Yeah, that was...
Ew. Claims he found a rat in a cake that he purchased in King Cullen. Ew. How do you get a rat inside the cake? Would you bake it in it? Would you like pour the dough into the batter into the thing and throw a rat in it for a surprise?
Well, how did you get the rat to begin with?
I don't know. Well,
Why?
supermarkets have all those rat traps all over the place. Oh, why is the phone ringing? Hello, Madhouse TV.
Hi, this is Chella from Body Shop TV. How are you?
Good morning, Ma. How are you doing?
I'm on top of the world. I want to give my little 2 cents about the invitation. And Annie, you were on fire this morning. I don't want to mess with you. But my daughter is outwardly gay, and I'm cool with that. I'm a very unique, cool kind of mother.
I'm with you there. I'm with you there.
However, the parents that are raising the young girl that's hosting the party, in my opinion, I assume that all parenting adults are responsible, and they would raise their child, whatever their lifestyle is, in an appropriate manner, and not try to impart their lifestyles on the child that they're raising. So if they're giving a party, no matter what their private lifestyles are, it really shouldn't matter. Now, the DJs or the media, whoever added that add-on, was inappropriate and out of line. And I believe the hosting family should address that with the media.
Actually, the whole thing was a hoax.
Supposedly the whole thing.
The DJs are the one that made up the invitation, and then they added that onto it to see what the public would say. So
Right.
they made the whole thing up with making the invitation and then wrote the add-on. And what happened was that it got out into the media. And then when it blew up, then they came out with, oh, we are the ones that did it.
Well, you know what? Big up to the media, because what they say is any kind of media is good media.
Thank you.
I understand that, but the way they did it, I don't
Right.
feel was right. Because like you said, your daughter she's
outwardly gay.
Outwardly
What-
gay. So is my son, and so is one of our daughters. So we deal with the fact of the gay community and whatnot or whatever. And sometimes I don't agree with it, because you want to know what? When they're around the family with their partners or whatever, they are not like all over each other and everything else. And I feel as if there was a gay family having a party or whatnot, they're not going to be outwardly like
They're not going to be
showing
flamboyant.
their lifestyle
Right.
to whoever is there.
Right. They're going to
So I
conduct
feel that
themselves
people
as
get the
adults.
wrong opinion. They're like everybody else. I'm sorry. Your sexual orientation has nothing to do with your lifestyle
Or your parenting
or anything. And they
skills.
sit there, right, like you said, or your parenting skills. Because my son Gino, oh my God, he is amazing with all his nieces and nephews. And he's going to be a fantastic dad. So I don't feel that just because they're gay, it's a lifestyle and it's a disease. Stop. I don't want to hear it. It's
Well,
bullshit.
I got to ask Chella a question.
God.
Uh-huh.
Now, Chella, you said something that kind of like caught my ear.
Uh-huh.
What's the difference between being openly gay and inwardly gay? Is there a
Openly,
difference?
The public knows, or the people that you share your status with knows, and inwardly, you're in the closet.
With the shoes.
Correct.
Maybe that's why so many gay guys are obsessed with women's shoes, because they are in the closet and there's nothing really in there but clothes and shoes.
That's just a term of.
Oh, I just thought maybe by doing that we would get more transsexuals, because
Would you
the
stop?
guys would be in the closet more than the women.
You have a hair that's like sticking.
You know what I mean?
I noticed back in the.
Yeah, right, Chella.
When I started doing HIV prevention education back in 1990.
Which that was a great show this weekend
Yes,
that people should tune
excellent
into.
show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. But I noticed that when I started doing this work with HIV education, it forced a lot of homosexuals to come out of the closet. And I applaud them. And I feel that anything that you're hiding or withholding or concealing is just toxic to the body and the mind. Yeah. It's very healthy to be expressive and be real.
No, you're right.
I mean, the HIV, number one, like they always said, that was a gay disease. I'm sorry, it's not.
Was it a gay disease?
It's not a
wasn't
gay
really.
disease.
It was associated
But
with
a
gays.
lot of gay people were afraid, like Chella said, and then when it started coming out, that's when they started realizing it's okay to say it. But prior to that, everybody kept blaming everything on them.
But
Right, only because the numbers are so high in that particular population.
right. Well, they found
Right.
patient zero. They know who he is.
Listen, I have my opinion. I come straight from the government and CIA. You have yours right on. I respect your belief.
Well, supposedly they found patient zero. They know who he is or who he was.
Hmm.
And the reason, and I really hate to say this, I want to blame my government. The reason why it became a gay disease, as usual, the government uses it for propaganda.
Yes.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Kick him in the behind, Chella. Tell him how it is.
Tell me I'm wrong, Chella. I'm
No,
not wrong.
I listen. I agree with you 100%. But there are so many theories, and I have my theories based on what I witnessed when I was in the war.
Right.
And
I believe it was a government-made disease that was released.
I try not to focus, Paulie, the origin. I try to focus on the reality and that the people that we are hugging and loving every day are becoming affected.
Right.
And so every day of my breath, I try to educate people to keep them from getting infected.
Oh, I agree with you 100%. That was always my big thing about any lifestyle is protect yourself, protect your body, and respect your body.
Right.
And that's the whole thing. And, you know, I've heard so many concocted stories, which I think is hilarious. Some of them were so far-fetched. I'd really like to know what imaginative person can actually think that you can contract AIDS from having sex with lower primates.
Mm.
Yes, I supposedly this was originally contracted through adults through having sex with animals.
Well, they have a different immune system. They have SIV, simian immunodeficiency virus, and we have human immunodeficiency virus. And the two immune systems do not cross.
Right.
But there's something that you said earlier. I tuned in earlier. I'm at the Auto Body Shop right now, and I heard you say, Paulie, or someone made a comment about can people have sex without emotion, and you made a face. What is your position on that?
Sex, in order to have sex with somebody, you have to have a thought, an idea, or an emotion. Once you cross the line to physically have enjoyment with each other, there is some sort of mental connection. Okay?
Do you feel that prostitutes have that mental connection?
They've learned to desensitize themselves to that mental connection because they really aren't looking for love. The question that was
They're
put
looking for something else.
Right,
and
they're looking for
get it-
money.
No.
Wait a second.
Hold on a minute. I don't mean to cut you off, but you just said something. Let me finish. Prostitutes are looking for something, but they're not looking for the emotional. There's some sort of a rush that they get, some sort of a mental enjoyment they get, but it's not from the physical,
Yeah.
Paul.
Here's the thing that
It's not just about the
I
money.
understand something. I've read a lot of material about different subjects and pertaining to sex. It's like 100 women were asked, what is the gratification of you having oral sex with a man? And out of the 100 women, 90 said it's the control. That through that act, they were able to control a man's physical and emotional being.
Mm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, so there is a mental connection.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you cannot have the physical act of lovemaking sex with boom, boom, whatever you want to call it, without having X amount of emotion to get you to that level of wanting to be accepted or to sleep with that person. So it's
Right.
kind of a loaded question. It's kind of a question for people who never really sat down and thought about the question.
Mm-hmm.
But because so many people wanted to be on the radio, one lady was on there and she was like, oh, I'm having an affair with this guy for 20 years and it wouldn't bother me if it left tomorrow. Yes, it would bother you because 20 years is not a fling. It's an emotional attachment to another person who gives you some sort of security that allows you to go behind your husband's back and have this affair.
Mm-hmm.
So there is emotional connection to the physical being. You see?
I agree with you. I also agree with Annie. There's always a connection in one way or another.
Yes, there has to be some sort of mental connection. We choose people to sleep with by, all right, it could have been, you could have met someone in your past that you find that quality in your current lover, but you didn't have it with the first one, so it actually becomes an attribute to your new lover. So there is an emotional connection. You're carrying that emotional from younger into the adulthood. And that's what sets the bar, I believe, for the kind of person we look for when we want to settle down.
Mm-hmm.
There are factors, and one of the factors is you need to feel so base comfortable that you're willing to do anything with this person. And it takes a series of malfunctions in order for you to realize what you want and what you don't want and what you're looking for and what you're not looking for. Now, that woman might have found what she needed physically, but there was still a mental connection to this person that she had this affair so long and she couldn't let go of it, so there was a mental attraction. So for someone to say to you, well, you know what, I can go over to the bar and sleep with 5 guys and it wouldn't even bother me 1 second. BS. Because if you look at the 5 guys, they're all going to be similar in characteristic. Nature, build, there's going to be that thread, that common denominator.
It's something that she's going to be attracted to.
Right.
Like everybody has a specific
Agenda.
no, a
how I
specific
feel.
guy that they're attracted to, a specific type. Like me, I'm attracted to bikers. I'm attracted to bad boys. That's a specific gender of what people are attracted to.
Right.
Right.
But
Now, Chella, she likes the big muscle-bound body guys.
oh, come on. She likes the guys that suck on cinnamon and honey.
Bee pollen,
Yeah, sucks on bee pollen toddies.
hot toddies.
And I love the mechanic. I love him. He's great. But you see, they're opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah,
If you
see-
really look at the two of you, you're really kind of like
Well, don't they say opposites attract?
extreme opposites. Where he's like Yul Gibbons from the 70s and wants to live off the planet
Right,
and exercise, but yet you want that, but yet you want the creature comforts that come along with that. You kind of like he's your George of the jungle.
Yes, he is.
All right, because when that
Wow, he put it a good way, huh?
because when that girl found George, here was a girl who came for money, found George living in a treehouse who had everything she wanted,
Yeah.
less the money, and then once they found that they had money, it just enhanced anything
So then
they
what
can
the
do.
heck is me and you?
I don't know. I have not.
I don't know. Next month
After
I'm with you 20 years. I
have
don't know.
Not a clue what holds us together. I have not a clue.
There's glue that holds us together.
Personally, I think we're dependent on each other.
Oh, thanks.
I think it goes beyond that. You know, when you find your soulmate, you find your connection. It's deep rooted, and only the two of you can understand it. Nobody else can.
Right.
But they do see it. They see it the minute they see the both of you together. It's an air, it's an aura that you just emanate, and people are attracted to it.
Does it
And you
smell?
know when you have found your mate.
I've known years ago when I first met him that he was my soulmate. I always tell him, heart and soul, baby, all the way. That was one thing that me and Paulie always talked about. It's like when we talked to each other and we wrote on letters or whatever it was always heart and soul. I have like 2 feathers on my neck that stand for me and Paulie, because we always sat there and said that 2 feathers became 1 soul. So that's me and Bonehead over here.
But everybody has their own attraction, and it's weird.
Mine's
you know?
animal attraction.
Right. Well, she'll see.
You're funny, Eddie.
She'll see Thursday when I put up my throwback picture from the '70s. Then she'll see the animal attraction.
Wait, you're gonna see Paulie dressed up, a little different than here. Soon,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him in a nice dress shirt.
What, March 6th?
Yes.
I figured I'd go in the closet and see what dresses she has hanging up.
I can't wait.
March 6th, yes.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell our listeners what March 6th is?
I don't know. Chella's got something
Not
in the
you,
works.
shush.
Chella, what is it, Chella?
Body Shop Enterprises is hosting their first anniversary gala. And we have about 10 honorees, and you, Paulie, and Annie, one of our honorees, as well as the owners of Madhouse TV. We're very excited. You all will be getting the SAP Awards, the Strategic Alliance Partner Awards. And we have a live band going to be performing called the Body Shop Band. It's going to be at the beautiful Carlisle at the Palace, March 6th on a Thursday evening from 6 to 10 p.m. So if you'd like more information, give us a call at 631-741-5616.
Now,
And it's gonna be a lot of the young entrepreneurs and stuff that we've met on their
Right.
show that
Now,
are gonna
let
be
me
here.
ask you a question.
And some other guests
the
that we've met.
band
And I
is,
think they're
is
fantastic. Would you stop over talking me?
no, I want to know about her band, the band.
They're Body Shop Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, but are they going to be playing like R&B or, you know?
R&B and old school.
Chella.
Look,
Paulie
I can't
dances.
dance. I can't dance to Rapper's Delight unless it's like the Delphonics, the Shy-Lights, you know, early Harold Melvin.
Some from the Blue Notes. We'll have all of that just for you, Paulie.
Paulie dances. I know
You
Paulie dances.
I like French Jolene, and I like who's the other one? That other girl. Oh my God,
I don't know.
she did Saturday Night
Ever-
Fever. She was in Jesus Christ Superstar. She played Mary Magdalene.
I don't know. I'm not old like you.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of her name. She's unbelievable singer. No Donna
We're going to have a good time. I know my sister-in-law came out and she picked up some tickets yesterday.
Yes, she's so sweet.
Very
She
cool.
is so excited for both of you.
Yeah.
Aw, Terry always is. She
Look.
always is.
If your band starts playing Physical by Olivia Newton-John, I'm going to kick one of them. Okay? Because that is not a dance song. I don't know what the hell that was.
Physical.
Yeah, right? And all those fat white guys, we just looked horrible. We just all looked... Chasing a blonde, that's a typical fat white guy's fantasy, a skinny blonde with money. It's just
That's
not
what
gonna
Paulie
happen.
does.
It's not going to happen. You know, it's like showing a horse a carrot and just dangling in its face and never catch it. You know?
You're funny.
Who else is going to be there, Chella? We got any famous people
My
besides?
daughter's going to be there. She's going to be singing with the band.
Okay.
The other honorees, I don't know if you know them, Teresa Hart. One of our guests, Jamie Isaac. She's 17
Yes.
years old.
We were here. I did the show when she was here
Right.
that day.
Yes, she started her own nonprofit organization, Anti-Bullying.
Yes.
And she even introduced legislation up to Albany and Cuomo's office. Our graphic designer, Vanessa Saint, I don't remember his last name.
Yeah, I'd like to offer something to Mario Cuomo, son.
Okay.
I'd like to offer him a kick in the ass and tell him to stay away from my guns. You know?
Okay.
And
then
he kills me. He's a hypocrite because he doesn't want New Yorkers to have guns, but yet he's a gun aficionado. Okay, so that's kind of a little bit of a hypocrite there, don't you think?
A little bit.
You know, you can't tell people do as I say, not as I do, when in the world it is always do as I do, imitate me.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I just feel that he's kind of hypocritical. I'd like to have a conversation with him, you know, a serious conversation. You know, not being a smart guy or anything. I would just really like to try to see where his head is actually at. Because you see him on TV and they got that pre-laid plan, their speech, and they know what they're going to say. They're already fielding questions for it I would like to really off the cuff have a conversation with this guy.
Well, I can hook you up with his first-hand aid.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't you hook him up with us, and maybe we can talk him into doing a telephone interview with us,
All right.
which I think would be really spectacular. Because a lot of people look at him and say, no, he's a nice, handsome-looking guy. His father was good. But is he on the same political track as his father is?
Didn't they own-
Is
didn't-
he in the same... I understand he's for New Yorkers, but there's certain issues that just the government should not be
Didn't the
controlling. Perry Como.
Didn't the Comos, yeah. Didn't they own Help Suffolk at one point when they first put it in? Yeah.
Yes, Mario Cuomo was the one
Cuomo owned- yeah.
It was the one who instituted the Help Suffolk.
Homeless shelter in Bellport.
Homeless shelter. He originally started in the city, and then
Mm-hmm.
it later became out here, and then he sold it.
Yep.
He
up
owned.
to us.
He actually owned Help Suffolk and the property, and he leased it, and he set it up. And once he got it fired up, he sold it to
It
the
was,
county.
let me tell you something, when he owned it, let me tell you, things were a lot stricter and
A lot tighter, and people
Yeah.
were more on the game because at that time it was his.
baby.
It was his baby, and now it's no longer his baby. So now it's easier to us to say, you know what? Look, I did something good. I started it. It's up to you to finish it, which is wrong. You know, if you're going to be in 100%, not 85%.
True.
Right.
You know, that's my theory. All or nothing.
So
You know?
listen, guys, I have to get off the phone now. I enjoyed sharing the show with you.
And we love having and talking to you.
Yes, we do. We love you all the time.
You guys are awesome. Keep rocking the hell out of the Annie and Paulie show.
We're
gonna
trying,
try.
baby. Same to you. I love talking to you because you bring out the best
But people
in each other.
need to tune in also Saturday afternoons from 2 to 4 to the Body Shop TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Be welcome.
you guys have an awesome show also, let me tell you.
It's thought provoking because you don't know how many times I want to pick up the phone and just call in.
Yeah.
You can call it anytime you want, Paulie.
Well,
He'll be sitting in the chair in the office.
yeah, I'll be sitting right across from you snoring as I'm calling in, but those late night Friday night parties, I got to stop doing them. They put me to sleep Saturday. Thank God I go to sleep at 4 o'clock in the afternoon after your show is over.
He does. He goes home and takes a nap.
I make it all the way to your show, and that's a wrap. After your show's over, I'm ready for bed.
Get it in where you fit in.
That's
Yep.
it, honey.
Baby,
Thank you for
go back
calling
to
in,
work.
though. You have a great day.
All right, you too, guys.
All
Much
right.
love. We love you. We'll talk to you later. We're going to go to a commercial. Have a good day, Chow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You're going to go to a commercial. What's up with the phone, dude? I looked at it.
They probably have the ring
The
off.
ring is off.
Yeah.
Well, that don't help me because I don't know if anybody
Well,
else called.
go to a commercial real quick.
Well, I got to go inside to go to a commercial.
All right, we'll go to a commercial, and when we come back, we'll wrap up the show, and
Okie dokie doke.
hopefully,
Well,
People
keep
on-
talking.
the people on Facebook, stop pushing those pictures of people choking cats and dogs and women with guns in their children's faces. It's very offensive. It's very childlike, and there is nothing will piss you off more. Be responsible.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face.
Goodbye.
Oh no! Power!
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Oh, Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power! Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Spice body spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power. Old Spice body spray can change a regular smelling man into a man who smells like power.
Now, how is this? Wow, you know what? I actually do feel more powerful.
Potato chips! Power! It's me.
And we're back. We're going to close out the show now. I'd like to thank Chella from the Body Shop for calling in. As always,
What about me?
beautiful, smart, and informative. I love Chella. She's a good girl. and I wish her much luck in whatever she
He
does.
always forgets about me.
And well, here comes Annie. I didn't know if she wanted to come out.
Yeah, come out.
I like to say something before I leave. My boys this Friday night have a meet with a pro wrestler.
I thought it was something interesting for me.
It is interesting.
Yeah, right.
My two sons are avid bodybuilders. One's a boxer, and that was an amateur boxer. And I had the pleasure of meeting New York pro wrestler, the owner, Jerry. He was here on Legends TV. And I showed him a few pictures of my son. And Friday they have an interview, and I just might have two pro wrestlers in my family now. And I'd like to thank Jerry for giving them the opportunity for this possible grab at the gold ring. I also like to thank Chella, as usual, is very informative and always polite. And I want to say to everybody, see us tomorrow. Love much love, honor, and respect in the Paul and Annie Show. You have a great day. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. We're out of here.